Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little chickens. I'm on a roll this week. People has been on my mind. And I just got finished reading Tokyo Tony. But you know what? I was just going to close it down, say, you know what? I'm done. And my spirit said, do Wendy now. So being obedient to the spirit, because when you walk by the spirit, well, those that are led by the spirit walk by the spirit. And the spirit is my higher self that is connected to the divine. And so I try my best. I don't always succeed, but I try my best to be led by the inner peace within me that is connected to the divine. And it said, read on Wendy, do not delay. Just read on her. I felt it was like, read on her and get that out of the way. Well, now that I'm going to read on Wendy, let's just get started and see what these cards are saying. But before I do a read on Wendy, let me give you the backstory of why and what's going on with Wendy. Baby Crone, you can chime in anytime.
Okay.
I saw something 3 weeks ago when they said about her brother, and her brother was saying that he lied and he didn't want to. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
And looking at Wendy's brother, I don't give a John Brown what people say. He does not strike me as a cloud chaser.
No.
It just seemed like they protected Wendy for so long. I mean, I never really heard of her brother until everything started going to shingles,
Mm-hmm.
And then his sister. I mean, it just seems to me that there is bad blood there in the Wendy family. I mean, she doesn't have no relationship with her sister and her brother.
And it just seemed to get worse after their mother died.
Oh, well, you know it. And the father's probably ill and old. And now they saying that the news was a day or so ago, that she wouldn't let her son up in the apartment. Was she there with another man?
They didn't say. They just said that.
And she didn't want him to know? But anyway, this really traumatized. Holy cow. Did a tree fall?
Nope, just a branch off of a tree.
Sorry. That's what happens.
Being surrounded by
That's
trees.
what happens when you surrounded by trees. Oh dear, you made me give a jump again. I'm sorry.
It startled
Woo!
me too.
We're going to leave it or take it out.
We'll see.
Okay. Sorry about that. That was a real moment. There's a lot of trees around here, and I heard something go, and I'm familiar.
We was talking about her family crumbling ever since mother's death. And then a tree.
You know what? Let me run these cards. Wendy Williams, what's going on with your health? What's going on with your family? I'm going in with you. I'm going in with you. I feel like I know you, and I feel like you're ready to talk. Right now, you're so vulnerable. You're saying anything and everything out of your mouth. So I ask that you speak through these cards and let me be your mouthpiece for you this day. Baby Crone, would you like to cut these cards for Miss Wendy Williams? Wendy, this is for you, Wendy Williams. What's going on in the world of Wendy Williams? Lean over. I can't see your face. I'm leaning for you. I'm like,
No, I don't have makeup on.
you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Lovely.
Okay, I had to go be extra.
She's so beautiful. You're so beautiful to me.
Thank you.
Money. Always, isn't it? I'm just gonna lay them out, okay? And then I'm almost afraid to read money. What's going on with Wendy? Talk to me. Legal. Oh my God. I don't even know what the hell is. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. This is so jumbled up. I don't even know what the hell to say about this. This is crazy. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let me tell you what I have in the world of Wendy Williams. So let me just, because I like to go over my cards, and I got 5 and 5, which is 10. So the reason why I did 5 cards is because, I don't know, when I start laying them, I just started feeling negative energy. Okay? And the first card I saw was the bottom here that brought me back. She's like a little kid playing in a big pond with big money. She's like a little kid in a big pond, like with big fish, and she's the little fish playing with a whole lot of money. Her money. However, this card lets me know that Wendy is not able to stand on her own. She needs support. Literally, she needs somebody to be there for her. She needs a support system. She's unable to stand on her own. She has people around her, but she's only leaning on one person or one group of people. I don't know yet. I haven't gotten in it. Also, in this card, this is the 7. And this lets me know that Wendy Williams got a lot of, can I say it the way I feel it? She's got a lot of demons in her. There's a lot of things. Wendy got money on her mind. She's got darkness and people trying to get her, and she's got snakes and everything that's plaguing her mind, which clouds her mind. Her mind is cloudy with a lot of thoughts, with riches and money and love and sex and finding a man. She's clouded. And somehow, I don't know if it's because she doesn't take her medication. I don't know exactly what it is, why she have a hard time getting her thoughts together. But she suffered a loss, guys. And I gotta tell you the way I'm seeing it. I know that, people may be against me, but when I saw this card and I saw this man's foot, like right here, I really feel like crying. I wouldn't even think about it, but because this card showed up, not only did she suffer loss with her money, not only did she lost with her show, not only did she lose her name, just the Wendy Show, all of that, she also lost her foot. And from what I'm seeing in this card, that broke her, guys. She was already broken. And my spirit feels like she feels like nobody wants me because of this, her foot. And her foot is like elephantitis, guys. It is disfigured. And she walks around with that, and she tries to put on a happy face, but this has devastated Wendy, among other things. And I truly believe this is one of the reasons why Kevin was cheating, because she was a sickly woman. Would he ever left her? I have no idea. Some would say yes. I would say no. I would say no. Well, you would say why? Because if the media wasn't the way it was today, she would have closed her eyes and he would have just kept on doing what he did to her, doing the best he could, and her show or whatever, he would have shut it down or whatever. Or picked out who he wanted to be in control. And right here, I see money. I see money. Money. Issues, just issues with money. Abundant, but why you say that? There's just Wendy looking what happened to my money. Why is it so difficult for me to have full control of my money? Even though she has her money, I don't think Wendy Williams had full control over her money because justice shows up. And that let me know the courts are still involved with Wendy. I don't believe for 1 minute that Wendy is in control of her money. I could be wrong, or the cards could be wrong, but justice showed up. Also, she's talking about this podcast. The podcast, is it really a go? It's a go if Wendy going to do it outside of her apartment and be herself. God knows it would be hilarious, because just a little sample of her, unclassed, just like she like, I don't care a fudgesicle about anything. And clearly, it would be raunchy. It would probably break our heart to see her in that condition. It would break our hearts to see her in that condition. And right now, it's a back and forth. But see, you see all these pentacles? All these pentacles let me know Wendy is struggling with her, not struggling with her finances. There's still money. There's still money to be made. There's still money to be made off of Wendy, even in her broken state. Even in her broken state. And Wendy, oh wow, let me just say it the way I feel it. Wendy is calling this out. Wendy is saying, help me, get me a business, come on my show. Wendy. And when you yell, the devil always show up and say, let's make an offer. Let's get you a deal. And because she's not listening to what anybody says, because like people that are broken, they don't know they're broken, right? So they become selfish and self-centered, and they cut themselves off, and they don't want to hear and think about it. They don't want to hear you. They don't want to think about you. They don't want to feel you. They don't want to be around you. So she cut off her source. From the cards are telling me that Wendy really, right now, I don't think that she's in good communications with her family. And the reason why I'm saying this, because she never really was. She was in good communication with her mom and dad, but you never really seen anything about her brother or her sister, right? And so now that her mom is deceased, you barely see the dad, right? So here we see Wendy like an orphan in the world, but Wendy still thinks she's got it like that. She still thinks she is it, and I think that's a part of her sickness. Delusional. Her equilibrium is not balanced. It's not balanced. Her thinking is skewed. It's off. And when you deal with people like that, I'm telling you, this is what I'm getting from the cards. She's earthly. That means she's strong-willed here. She's like, I'm going to do what I want to do. Nobody's going to tell me what to do with my money. Nobody's going to tell me who and who not to let manage me. And if you don't like it, get out of my life. She's still thinking she's got it like that. Really, guys, it's sad. She's in her mind. I'm still ready to work and fight anybody that's going to try to come up against what I'm trying to do. She's serious, guys. I just want to shuffle a little bit. Yes, here is 2 aces. There's a lot of thinking. Hold on. Here is an ace, a new beginnings, where, where it's a lot of friction. She struggles with her thoughts and organizing her thoughts. She struggles with the things that she want to say out her mouth. She may feel one way, but she can't articulate it the way that she wants to. Here's another thing, that she's in abundance with ideas. This is a very intelligent woman. And this is a woman that has been, I gotta say it how I feel this thing. It's telling me that she's been alone. Hold up, let me go on here now. I'm feeling like she has been alone, like a lot of her marriage. Like she spent a lot of time alone. Like she gives the appearance like she's out and about. But it's the loneliness. It's like she's alone. She might have somebody in her life right now, I'm sure. But I'm talking about within the last 5 years or so. It's been a long time. This woman has been alone, even in her marriage. She's been alone through her sickness. She's been alone. And the company that she has, she doesn't want that. You understand? And when she's yelling, she's like, I want somebody to love me. And when I saw her pick her foot up and showed it, my heart sank to the floor. And that's when her brother was like, oh my God, I know this is, oh my God, my sister has lost her mind. Because if baby Crone would have done that, I would have said, please, don't show them that. It's just too much. And that was her way of saying, the hell with it. Here it is. And I'm telling you, a lot of this is dealing with her mental. Believe me, guys, it could be the medication, but Wendy is struggling. And the Spirit said, just pick a card. This foot deformed, and she's looking at her outcome. This woman is like, I've been married to this man for all these years. I let him run and do what he want to do. He gets this woman pregnant. By no choice of my own, I am forced to divorce him. This is how she's thinking. Because through the public, excuse me, I know that's what they want. And if I want my career, I said it then and I'll say it now. If I want my career, if I want the public to like me, I got to do what they want. She never wanted to divorce him, guys. I've said it. And the only reason why she did it is because she really thought that she was going to be strong. But as soon as she started going through the procedures, Wendy fell apart, guys. And you know, sometimes you are better with a person. In spite of all the BS you go through, sometimes you are better with that person. They are better for you than you being alone. He had overall her best interest at heart. Yeah, he was an ass. But he had her best interest at heart, and we see that now. It looks like it's getting ready to pour down raining on me. And, so I'm going to have to end this reading. But before I go, I just want you to know her health is not good. Her mental. If Wendy could get this mental, and if Wendy could find someone to love her and her foot and all the broken pieces inside of her, her mental, she's never going to be the same again, guys. Why do I know that? Because she's aged now. This is pretty much either she's going to decline or either she's going to stay stuck, or either a miracle. Wendy mental is not stable. However, she's not crazy. Her thoughts are just jumbled up in her head. You see that lightning? Something struck her head, and it was the breakup of her marriage. She was already a lonely woman. She was already hurt. She was already private. You already knew Wendy had problems. When she came to work, I remember Wendy used to take pride in the fact she never missed a day. She come to work. Why? Because she get to talk about people and go home and be alone. And when her son grew up, well, there you have it. He was gone. And shortly thereafter, when her son grew up and went to college, their kingdom really fell apart. And after that, Wendy, we all saw Wendy. We want to blame it on the drugs. We want to blame it on the alcohol. Okay, we'll blame it on all of that. And also, you have to understand, Wendy Williams is menopausal. She is menopause, if not menopausal. So you got all of this kookiness going on with this woman. And God knows what kind of medicine they have her on. But all I know, she needs someone there that she can trust and somebody that has her best interest at heart. And at this point, I don't know if it's her son. Because who knows? Maybe her son is in cahoots with his dad. And Wendy, just like lonely people do, they don't look out for the fact when they get old. The one thing Wendy did, and I said it then and I'll say it now, she did put the bank in charge of her money. She was smart about that, you know? But after she did it, she changed her mind, probably went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and wanted her money and realized, no, girl, you ain't rap right. And sometimes, I mean, long as they ain't letting her starve, long as they paying her bills, long as she get to live the life she wants, as long as they, you know, they not holding no good thing from her, I don't see anything wrong with it. Because she needs somebody to help her, or someone not to give her all her money like that. She needs that because she's so desperate and she's so lonely. She probably give it to the next man that just make her feel good. I don't know. Baby Crone, did I make any sense about Wendy at all? This
Yes.
is just a jumbled mess with Wendy. What did you say? I just want to pick another card. What is the end for Wendy? I want to pick 3. 1, 2. I'm done. What I picked for Wendy, Wendy does, she have a lot of choices. There's a lot of choices Wendy have to make about Wendy's life. And one of them is emotional. One of them is financial. And one of them is about her overall health. Her mental. Here. You see, I forgot what I said this one is. Yes. This here lets me know about her emotionally. Emotionally, she's got everything. She's got to make choices. She's got everything. She's got to make choices about what she wants with the new Wendy, with the new life. She's willing to put the work in. She's a hard worker, even in her state she's in. It's through her hard work that she's able to be where she is now. Because there was a time when they didn't think Wendy would walk again. And here, her mental. She's like a little kid. And so the Wendy we know, she's a little rebellious. She's like a rebellious kid. And she's going to do what she wants. And she's that diva. So imagine this little kid diva not listening. But she'll listen to the man that put that keen on her and make her feel good. So whoever that is, let's just hope that that man is the right man with the right intentions. And I put a spirit over Wendy that they will guard her and protect her, and that just at the nick of time that something will step in, or she'll come to clarity and understand what is real and what isn't real for at least an hour, so she can make the right decision. I speak that into the existence of Wendy Williams' life. Do you agree?
I agree.
And with that, that's my read for Wendy Williams. I hope you enjoyed it. That read drained me. Whew. That read really, really drained me, because this woman, can you imagine just trying to stay balanced?
Mm-hmm.
Woo. Trying to articulate, and everything seemed like it's moving too fast. Woo, Lord. And I was going to say, can I say it?
Yeah.
She's mild compared to, Tokyo Tony is
I was thinking.
mild compared to Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams and Tokyo Tony, 2 different
Types of scattered.
2 different types of scattered. Absolutely. Tokyo Tony ain't stupid. That's one thing. And you ain't going to take her money, okay? Because the first thing, she ain't going to give it to you for you to be in charge of it, okay? You know, Tokyo Tony strike me as a person who says, I'd rather spend my money than to give it to you. Well, anyway, that was my read. I'm sorry for going back for Tokyo Tony, but after doing this heavy read
Back to back.
on Wendy, she was really heavy. She's very scattered. Her thoughts and things are incoherent. She's still funny. She's still a hoot. And I just hear her saying, don't think I'm gone. Don't think I'm gone. I don't think you're gone, Wendy.
I don't either.
I would love to see you in the raw of being you, because that is going to make it. Because you're going to be raunchy. I already seen what you're going to be like. I hope that it's video so we get to see you and not just hear you. So if this is where you want to go, sweetheart, look, we're going to watch you. And with that, So I enjoyed the read on Wendy Williams, although my spirit is heavy because this woman is struggling with her thoughts. She has a hard time retaining them, remembering them, and keeping them in chronological order. This woman had, honestly, guys, I just feel like my head feels dizzy. I don't even understand how she functions like that. And I think that's the problem. She don't. It's hard. With that being said, every time I try to end it, I go back. Okay, here I am. Okay, whoo, that was heavy. I really enjoyed reading that on Wendy. It gave me a more insight, another insightful way to look at it. And all I'm asking for all of you out there, prayers go up for Wendy Williams. Please. Because she needs your prayers. You know? And what she's dealing with, it just seemed like some kind of form of dementia. Like I don't know what dementia is like, but the confusion that she deals with, and the forgetfulness, and just in the cars, it was just air, just woo. Okay, with that, that's it. I gotta shake that off of me. Thank you. Blow my face, baby Crone. Hello. And I'm back. Thank you for joining me today. That was so heavy. Really, I just feel like that was such a toxic. I guess I read two, but Tokyo Tony wasn't at all. Never. There I go again. Thank you, my little crones, my little munchkins, and my little chickens. Thank you so much for joining us for the Wendy Williams read. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gives you some kind of insight. As I said, 95% of what I say, I believe is real and true because they come to pass. 5%, hey, then I'm wrong, and that is what it is. Nevertheless, you judge for yourself. As for me, I think those cards are pretty accurate about Wendy Williams. I felt a lot of that, and it's even now trying to shake her out of my system. But sometimes when you read, you have to let people come in sometimes, because sometimes their energy want to come in, and they want to use your vessel to express what they are trying to say. And I know you may not understand that, but those that are read or sensitives do. So with that being said, I thank you for joining me. Thank you for, I don't know, thank them for what? Just thank you. And please subscribe. We need your subscriptions. We really do. We're trying to grow. Why, baby Crone? Because we want to go what? Live. And with that, ciao.